students build an idea based on something that's been inspiring to them, some cultural aspect, or some story that they want to tell, or an idea that they want to express in a public venue, and then they collaborate and develop this creative writing piece together.
I see how, as far as like the first play, I see how the pain of a family member possibly being deported can really tear the family apart. It's something that happens all the time to many people's families, and I can't imagine how painful that would be for someone to lose someone that they love.
For En Juego, we, after hearing the other two stories, they were kind of depressing, so I wanted to make something uplifting, so that's what we ended up writing, kind of a comedy story about family, and that was important because we learned in Spanish class that family is a big part of Hispanic culture, and so we just wanted to incorporate that and make it fun for you guys and for us.
My audio is more like a Mexican soap opera, so we had to do very dramatic, and we wanted to show how dramatic is the Latin culture, related to relationships, and exaggerate it a little bit.
The hardest part of actually writing the play was having three different brains thinking of the same idea in different views, and having to come to an agreement.
At what point did you actually start writing the play? Was it like a month before the class was over, 2 months, right when the class started?
Honestly,
1 month. It was 2 months, 8 weeks.
yeah, we started writing probably about 2 months ago.
Starts about the mid-term period of the course, after students have been introduced and reviewed the grammar and had an opportunity to view a variety of theatrical pieces in Spanish, so that they can have a better understanding of what theater looks like on the page and some of the writing techniques that we use in theater. And they've been able to analyze through different topics and surveying different regions of the Spanish-speaking world by trying to feed their inspiration in that area. And then about midterm in the semester, they've had an opportunity to view a variety of different topics that could inspire them, hopefully, feel more comfortable with their grammar, and start to work on an idea that they want to develop out onto the page, so that when it turns over to the drama team, they can pass from the page to the stage.
This was our first time acting, let alone acting in Spanish, so I thought that was quite a challenge for putting this together.
Yeah, Oscar's the only one with us who's not one of the writers, but did an excellent job acting. Oh, and Laura also, I'm sorry. Right, Laura and Oscar would not write in on Spanish tour too, but we're involved in Drama 268. That's how the collaboration happens. We come together, as well as a wonderful design team, probably at least 10 students or so involved in the set, costume, light, sound, stage management, operation.
I was just going to say something about the design. I guess we would not be here without them.
Oh yeah. With the team
And they
that's
had
behind
really
the
patient with
curtains.
us.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people backstage that helps a lot.
Yeah, our student design team did a great job on this project. It's good for them. They get a lot of hands-on and very immediate experience insofar as the nature of the project is that the design is happening at the same time the writing is happening, and the scripts are being developed while we're putting on the show. So it's a bit of a non-traditional way of working, but it gives our student designers some very hands-on.
I was wondering what advice you'd give someone who's planning on writing a play from what you guys have learned.
Don't make it too complicated.
Yeah.
I was definitely trying to make our scripts so that it would be somewhat easy to memorize, and so it would be a little bit smooth when we actually act it, and also shorter lines definitely help a lot.
Make a lot of interactions between
Yeah.
each other.
They should definitely collaborate, because that's what everybody up here did, and I think it turned out pretty good.
it helps if you really know the actions that are going on, so then that can help you remind you like what you're gonna say. So
Yeah.
Also to watch a lot of theater, because if all you ever do is read fiction, novels, it's tough to translate into
Telemundo.
theater.
Watch Telemundo. Healthy.
I started in high school and then didn't really continue after, and then there's been a long break, and then I was like, now I'm motivated to actually learn the language this time, instead of in high school where it was just taking the class for requirements or whatever, and so now I'm here to actually try and learn.
Spanish was actually my first language, but I don't know, somehow I just lost it. And like, even though I speak Spanish, it was such a challenge reading the script, and I was like, wait, what's this? What's this? And I speak Spanish. I couldn't go home to my mom and tell her, hey, how do you speak Spanish? Yeah, it was a challenge for me too, even though I speak it.
It was definitely a cool project. I signed up for this course not knowing that there was an acting component, and so when I get to the class, I'm like, oh, we gotta act, awesome. And we have to write too in Spanish, which is really challenging. But in the beginning, I was really like nervous and scared. But now I'm really glad I did it. I definitely was able to incorporate a lot of the Spanish phrases and things that we learned in the semester into our play. And just actually working in a theater was a new experience for me, and I'm really glad I did it.
Are you going to all continue with Spanish and do more?
Oh, most definitely.
Por supuesto.